And of fucking course, Roger Stone, like, absolutely told Trump that he needed to deploy the military with the fucking Insurrection Act. I mean, there's a reason he was flanked by Oath Keepers for his security detail. Like, Roger Stone's the slimiest motherfucker I can think of. Like, between him and Roy Cohn, I mean, those are two people that completely destroyed American politics just because they were fucking ugly. That's right. They're jealous at the world. They hated themselves because they're fucking ugly. And the only talent that they have is being ugly, lying, manipulative pieces of shit. Because an actual fucking artistic talent, that's just too much to cultivate. Like, listen to the fucking projection from Comer. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, with all the money that has just been shown that goes to Trump with actual evidence and paperwork and receipts, unlike the bullshit he has, I mean, fucking listen.
We've never seen a presidential family receive these sums of money from adversaries around the world. And we're just talking about a couple of countries today. I mean, if you look at the countries that this family was influence peddling in, China's probably the most reputable country on the list.
Jesus Christ!
If that tells you anything.
How the fuck? I'm just so glad they're about to pound this paperwork smooth the fuck up Trump's ass. It just really makes me wonder if he spent those extra millions on diapers, the smelly motherfucker. I'm also really fucking sick and tired of the whole "it's not a democracy, it's a republic" bullshit. I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry. But a republic is a form of democracy, you dumb fucks. Also, not to mention the fact that we know the dog whistle. And I realize that you're unhappy that we know what dog whistles are now and you can't speak in your stupid little fucking codes. But we know that when you say republic, you mean empire. And you want an emperor. And that's why you want Trump. That's why he's called Red Caesar. See, the thing is they think they're clever, but they're not. They really aren't. It's the same fucking playbook forever. The Fash cannot original. If there's one thing that the Fash cannot do, it's original. That's why so many of them are failed artists. They tried to be artists or script writers or, oh yeah, there's a certain artist especially I can think of who is the king of all victims. But here's the fucking thing. They had no genuine talent. So what instead did they do? They turned to making money off of people who are scared of anything that might happen to challenge their stupid fucking hillbilly backwoods views. And they know they can make money off of it. And they can still use their mediocre versions of their fucking talent that the actual real world rejected them for. And another fucking thing, why are conservatives absolutely obsessed with genitals? The idea that they might have feelings that are not as, I suppose, heterosexual and Anglo-Saxon Christian as they wish that they had. Just because they have that, they have to make everybody else's fucking problem. Like, if you look at hashtag not a drag queen, it looks like a goddamn MAGA rally. And, they sit there accusing, Democrats of being this weird child cabal sex ring, which actually scares the living fuck out of me because, with every Republican accusation, it's a confession. So this shit had to come from somewhere. I mean, let's look at the Trump money, a complete projection. So this shit had to come from somewhere. I'm pretty sure they're just telling on themselves and we're just not picking it up. And that's the reason why Kayleigh McEnany was like the best press secretary in the world. Because all you had to do was listen to what she said. And it was the complete fucking opposite. Like, it was so easy to interpret. And another fucking thing. Marjorie Taylor Greene got swatted. No, I'm sorry, her daughter got swatted. And you know what she did? The very fucking first thing she did? Reached out on Twitter to the FBI. Yes, the same FBI that she sells merch that we should defund. I am, like, just so sick of this fucking hypocrisy. And another fucking thing, I swear, if I see anyone else praising that Killdozer motherfucker, I'm gonna lose my mind. Because, first of all, it's just another example of a stupid fucking crybaby. I mean, yes, he did have his reasons for being angry, and there's certain ways that you redress the government, but you don't go on a fucking stupid bulldozing spree and almost kill kids in a fucking school. That's the thing that they always leave out, is they're always sure to neglect the fact that they almost fucking killed kids. Well, not they, but he almost killed kids in a school. Sorry, I'm playing a game. And another fucking thing. Right-wingers want to turn Mickey Mouse into a Nazi just so that they can demonize Mickey Mouse by using their projection that they aren't Nazis onto this icon that isn't a Nazi so that they can get their Nazi views out. Like, what the fuck? I cannot stand this shit. Like, listen to this.
Mickey Mouse has to become a Nazi. He has to. Because Disney is a very, very evil corporation that wants to trans your kids and fill their heads with all sorts of crazy ideas. And Disney's got to go. Disney's got to go, guys. You heard all the Disney executives talking about their not-so-secret LGBT LMNOP agenda. You've seen what Disney has done in recent years, so much so that the governor of Florida had to take political action against them to stop Disney from trying to interfere in the democratic process in Florida to stop the libs from transing your kids. Okay, Disney is really, really bad. And so one of the best things that we can do right now is make the Disney characters toxic. And coincidentally, call it providentially, whatever it is, the Disney character is now in the public domain. And what this means is we need to turn Mickey into a Nazi. Because Nazis are bad. We're not going to turn Mickey into a Nazi because the Nazis are good. You see, I'm quite anti-Nazi. I assume you are as well. In fact, being a Nazi is the worst thing you can possibly be today and for a very long time. So we need to turn Disney into the worst thing it could possibly be, and it can be done. In fact, I'm shocked that the mischievous people on places like 4chan and other internet boards haven't done.
Now, what the fuck? Like, he knows that is pretty much a call to arms for these fuck nuts to go ahead and start doing that. And when you do see it, you need to make sure that you just point out how pathetic it really is. Be like, oh, we're going to turn Disney into a Nazi. I guess that's going to completely absolve the fact that you have Nazis fucking doing Sig Heils and overpasses in Florida for DeSantis. But I guess because you decided to use your MS Paint fucking skills, that you can go ahead and turn Mickey into a Nazi, you cockeyed fucks. And another fucking thing. Can the media finally report Biden's numbers correctly? This is some absolute bullshit because, I mean, even the pundits on Fox are having to tell the fucking truth. Like, they completely begrudgingly have to do it. You know, they look like someone's pulling a kitten out of their ass every single time that they have to give the numbers because they can't gaslight them. And that's really one of the best things about it, is that the administration just quietly did the job to make it to where you can have solid proof that they can't fucking gaslight. Sort of like the way that the DOJ did, like last night, when they decided to show all of the evidence that resulted in convictions of Proud Boys and Oath Keepers for fucking seditious conspiracy. Like, the thing is that the fucking right wing knows how to make noise, and that's it. That's it. They know how to make, you know, Furion sounds signifying nothing. However, when you got honest to God numbers that are record high stocks, that shows inflation numbers at, lowest since COVID, fucking job growth. And then on top of that, you got the DOJ coming in with fucking convictions, being like, yeah, this is the evidence we got right here. And, it's also put a bunch of these motherfuckers away. And see, you can't gaslight this anymore now. You hear that, MAGA? You can't gaslight this shit. You can't say, it was the Antifa, or it was the feds. Well, apparently the fucking juries disagreed, and now here's all the solid evidence that was used to convince these rat bastards. Go ahead and try to gaslight it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Take that 1 hour fucking demonstration that the DOJ just gave and try to go ahead and put your stupid fucking spin on it. Go ahead. I dare you. Another fucking thing. Chris Christie might have admitted that he made a mistake in endorsing Trump, but it's a little fucking too late. And we know that the only reason you're saying this is because you want to rebuild the Republican Party. It's not genuinely because you give a good goddamn about democracy in the same way that Liz Cheney, sure, she was on the January 6th committee, but I mean, Jesus Christ, is that really the bare minimum is to, and honestly, I think the only reason she was on there is because she almost fucking died. So, she obviously had a reason to be angry. And another fucking thing, why is it that, that is just absolutely how right-wingers just get their kicks, is by making sure no one's happy. Is I gotta make sure that anything that doesn't involve my stupid straight white Christian bullshit has to either be labeled as woke, or it needs to be boycotted. What I really love about the whole boycott thing is, number one, is they always end up fucking going back. They're still shopping at Target. Fuck them. We know what you did. You just caused a big uproar for Pride Month. No one's impressed. You got some fucking bomb threats sent in. I hope you're happy, you bigoted dumb fucks. But the other thing that's absolutely ridiculous is that, I don't know, we have people who think that they have the right to say, well, you don't think you should take in any kind of adult content whatsoever just because our magical fucking space genie that we worship tells us that that's what we think that you should do. I'm sorry, but I mean, if you want to fucking base your laws off of some fictional bullshit, let's go ahead and start basing them off Star Wars or fucking Zorro or Tank Girl. We too can play this game. This isn't a problem. I'm just glad to see the new Biden ad actually growing a set of stones and pointing out that, yeah, this is between democracy and autocracy. There's fucking Nazis ready to take shit over with Project 2025 because they think that we're going to get rid of all the deep state, but we're not going to fucking quote unquote get rid of the deep state. They just want to install loyalists that will just, give Trump anything that he wants. Hand over fist. I mean, it's just the fucking Enabling Act version 2.0. Let's go ahead and just call it what it is. I'm just glad that Aaron Rodgers learned his fucking lesson about slandering some bullshit when it comes to this thing about Jimmy Kimmel, because, oh my God, is it great hearing him go off and do his stupid fucking MAGA hillbilly bullshit. And then they have to publicly come out and be like, we didn't say, I just absolutely love the fact that Giuliani has made it so that these people worry about being actually held accountable for defamation. Now, maybe now they'll shut their fucking stupid hillbilly fucking mouths.